My boyfriend convinced me to go away for a week so we could both miss each other. He was caught on camera spending a week with another man. While I was gone, he lived in our house. He turned our house into a gay hangout. I watched it all week from my parents' house. All names have been changed for privacy. I'm 31 years old and live in Portland, Oregon. I've been dating Ethan, 29, for 3 years. We've lived together for a year and a half in a house we rent in the Alberta Arts District, a small two-bedroom craftsman house with a small backyard. The rent is $2,200 a month, and I pay $1,500, Ethan $700. Our relationship is good, stable. I'm a programmer at a tech startup, making $120,000 a year. Ethan is a manager at a local coffee shop, Stumptown, making $55,000. We both love hiking. We're on the Mount Hood or Columbia Gorge trails almost every weekend. We cook together. Italian cuisine is our specialty. We watch a lot of movies. We have a subscription to the Criterion channel and spend Friday nights watching classics. We were planning to get a dog next year, a golden retriever. We both grew up with dogs. We were discussing possibly moving to a bigger house, maybe buying something in a couple of years. Until a month ago, everything was fine. No signs of problems. 3 weeks ago, it was Tuesday evening. I was working on my laptop in the living room, a project deadline. Ethan came home around 7. Hello. He kissed the top of my head. How's your day? Ends. This bug is killing me. Sure thing. He went to the kitchen and came back with a beer. Jay, I was thinking about something. Amen. We're both taking vacation next week, right? We planned a week of vacation in April. I took it from June 15th to 22nd. Ethan did too. Yes. The coast, remember? Cannon Beach. That's what I want to talk about. I was thinking maybe we should spend our vacation apart. I looked up from the screen. What? He sat down next to me on the couch. Listen, we're together literally all the time. You work from home. I come home every evening. We spend all weekend together. It's great, but I read this article. He pulled out his phone and showed an article on Psychology Today. 5 reasons couples should take separate vacations. Seriously? Yes. Look, it says here that time apart helps couples appreciate each other more. We'll come back refreshed, missed each other, with new energy. I read the article quickly. Typical pop psychology content. Ethan, this sounds like an excuse for people who want time away from their partners. No, it's about healthy boundaries, about maintaining individuality in relationships. We have individuality. You have friends. I have friends. We have hobbies. But when was the last time you saw your family? Your parents are in Seattle. You were there for Christmas. That was 6 months ago. They would be happy if you came. It was true. Mom called last week, hinting that she missed me. And you, what will you do? I'll stay here. I have a ton of books to read. Movies are on the list. Maybe I'll fix those shelves in the garage I promised to do months ago. He was smiling. Enthusiasm, optimism. The Ethan I fell in love with. Spontaneous, full of ideas. I don't know. Come on, it's just a week, 7 days. Then you'll come back, and we'll be so happy to see each other. Maybe we'll even go to the coast next month to make it up to you. I hesitated. Something felt off, but maybe it was paranoia. Okay, I agreed slowly. If you think it's a good idea. Great, he hugged me. Call your parents tomorrow. I called my mom the next day during my lunch break. Jake, what a surprise. She always sounded happy when I called. Hey, Mom, listen, I'm taking vacation next week. I was thinking about coming over for a visit. Can I? Of course. Oh my God, of course. Dad will be thrilled. Is Ethan coming? No, just me. We were doing an experiment, a week apart. Pause on the other end. An experiment? Yes. Ethan read an article about how it's good for couples to spend time apart, to miss each other. Another pause. This was his idea? Yes. What him, Mom? It's nothing, darling. It's just unusual. For 3 years, you've always been inseparable. When you came for Christmas, Thanksgiving, my birthday, always together. Well, we're trying something new. Okay, well, we'll be glad to see you. When are you arriving? Saturday, the 15th. I'll stay until Saturday, the 22nd. Great, I'll make your favorite lasagna. For the next few days, Ethan was in a great mood. More so than usual. He sang in the shower. He's usually quiet in the mornings. He cooked elaborate dinners on Wednesday. He made coq au vin from scratch, which takes hours. He initiated sex more often, usually once or twice a week, but this week, every night. What's wrong with you? I asked on Thursday night after particularly vigorous sex. What do you mean? You're so happy, energetic. I'm just glad we're doing this. It's an experiment. I think it's going to be great for us. He fell asleep quickly. I lay awake, staring at the ceiling. Something was wrong. I couldn't put my finger on it, but my intuition was screaming at me. Friday morning, the day before my departure, I was drinking coffee in the kitchen, reading the news on my phone. Ethan was in the bathroom. He always takes a long time, at least 20 minutes. His phone was lying on the kitchen table. The screen lit up a new message. I don't usually look at Ethan's phone. We have trust, privacy, but something made me look. Message from Alex Fire. Preview. Can't wait for Saturday. Finally a hole. The rest was hidden. My heart sank. Alex? I didn't know any Alex among Ethan's friends. I heard the shower turn off. I quickly put the phone back. Ethan came out in a towel. Good morning. Do you have coffee? On the stove. He picked up the phone and checked it. A quick movement. He read it and put it in his pocket. No reaction. What are you planning today? He asked. Work. Packing my things tonight. Great. I'll cook a farewell dinner. What do you want? Anything. He kissed me and went to get dressed. I sat there holding a coffee mug. I left a message for the courier to leave hidden cameras in the mailbox. After dinner, I installed them while Ethan was showering. Alex, I can't wait for Saturday. Ethan cooked an incredible dinner on Friday night. Steak, potatoes, asparagus, and homemade chocolate mousse for dessert. Our week apart, he raised his glass of wine. And to how much we'll miss you. We clinked glasses. The dinner was delicious, but I barely tried it. Thoughts about that message were spinning in my head. After dinner, we went to bed early. Ethan tried to initiate sex the last time for a week, but I said I was too tired. He fell asleep. I lay awake for hours. Saturday, 8 a.m. I loaded the bag into the car, my Subaru Outback. Ethan came out to see me off. He was wearing pajama pants and my old Timbers t-shirt. See you in a week. He hugged me tightly. I miss you already, I said, studying his face. Signs of lying? Filth, nothing, just a smile. Me too, but it will be good. You'll see. We kissed. A long kiss. I love you. He said, you too. I got into the car. He waved from the porch. I left. Around noon, I stopped at a rest stop. I went to the restroom and bought some coffee. I got into the car and checked my phone. A message from Ethan sent an hour ago. Has it reached the halfway point? Be careful on the road. Brad, I replied, yes, everything is fine. I'll be in Seattle around 2. Then I had opened the Ring app just to check. The camera in the living room showed an empty room, sunlight streaming through the windows. All was quiet. Fine. I finished my coffee and continued driving. Arrived in Seattle at 1:45. My parents' house in the Ballard neighborhood is a beautiful 1920s craftsman house where I grew up. My parents met me in the driveway. Jake, Mom hugged me tightly. Dad took my bag. Is the trip good? Yes, we are in traffic. Mom made lunch sandwiches, salad, and lemonade. We sat at the kitchen table, the same table where I did my homework in high school. How's Ethan? Dad asked. Couldn't he come? No. We decided to spend a week apart. It was his idea. He read an article about how it was good for relationships. The parents exchanged glances. The look of a married couple who's been together for 35 years and communicates without words. What? I asked. Nothing. Mom said quickly. Just unusual for you. You're always so close, Dad added. Every time you come over, you're like a team. You do everything together. Well, we're trying something new. Dad returned to his sandwich. Mom put her hand on mine. Is everything okay between you two? Yes, Mom. Everything is great. After lunch, I unpacked in my old room. The bed was the same, twin size, too small for me now, but the sheets were fresh, the pillows were fluffy. Mom takes care of me. I lay down on my bed and looked at the ceiling. The star stickers were still there. I put them up in 10th grade. The phone vibrated. A message from Ethan. Have you arrived? Is everything okay? I replied, yes, at my parents'. Mom is making lasagna for dinner. Yum, say hi for me. Love you. You too. I put the phone down. Then I picked it up again and opened the Ring app. The video has loaded. The camera is in the living room. The timestamp is 4:37 p.m. The living room is empty. The light is on. The TV is off. The book on the coffee table is the one I left there, the third part of Stormlight Archive. I've been reading it for a month. Everything is fine. I switched to the kitchen camera. The backyard is visible through the window. Empty. Fine. I closed the app. Paranoia. Just paranoia. Mom called from the stairs. Jake, the coffee is ready. I went down. The evening was pleasant. Dinner with my parents. Mom's lasagna is truly the best. Garlic bread, Caesar salad, tiramisu for dessert. We talked about different things. Dad told me about his project in the garage. He's building a wooden boat, a retirement hobby. Mom talked about the garden. The tomatoes are already growing, and soon there will be cucumbers. Around 9, I excused myself. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Of course, darling. Get some rest. Mom kissed my forehead. I went upstairs to my room and closed the door. I took out my phone. Opened ring. 6:23 p.m. on the time stamp. The living room is not empty anymore. There are two people on the sofa, Ethan and a man I didn't know. I zoomed in. The guy was about our age. He looked 29, 30. Dark hair, cut short, slim. His athletic build was visible even through his t-shirt, jeans, sneakers. Attractive, very attractive. They were sitting close on the couch. Not just friends watching TV close. Their thighs were touching. Ethan's hand was on the back of the couch, behind his shoulders. They were talking. I turned on the sound. And then he said the project was delayed for another month. Ethan's voice, laughter. God, your boss sounds like a nightmare. The guy's voice. D. Pleasant. He's not that bad, just disorganized. The guy leaned closer. He said something quietly. I couldn't make out what he said. Ethan laughed. The laugh I know when he's truly happy. Then the guy put his hand on Ethan's knee. Ethan didn't remove it. They looked at each other. Then they kissed. I dropped my phone on the bed. I stood there, looking at the wall. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Picked up the phone. They were still kissing. Then they uncoupled. The guy said something. Ethan nodded. They stood up. Let's go to the camera doesn't see further than the living room, but the direction is clear. Bedroom. Our bedroom. I closed the application. He sat on the edge of the bed. My hands were shaking. Called Ethan. Confront him. No, not now. Not when I'm 3 hours away. Not when my parents are downstairs. I need to think. Collect my thoughts. Maybe there's an explanation. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe the kiss was no. That kiss wasn't friendly. I lay down on the bed and looked at the star stickers on the ceiling. The clock ticked on the nightstand. At midnight, I still hadn't slept. Opened ring again. I rewound the recordings. Motion detection shows every moment of movement. 6:15 p.m. the guy arrived. Ethan opened the door and they hugged each other. Long hug. 6:23 p.m. sat on the couch. Started talking. 6:47 p.m. first kiss. 7:01 p.m. got up and went to the bedroom. 7:52 p.m. we came out of the bedroom. Both were shirtless. Their hair was disheveled. Ethan was in his boxers. The guy was in his jeans, but no shirt. They clearly just had sex. In our bed. So far, I've been on the road for less than 6 hours. 8:15 p.m. we went to the kitchen. The kitchen camera shows them cooking something. Pasta, I see a pot of water and sauce. They cook together. They laugh. Ethan feeds the boy with a wooden spoon and tastes the sauce. Like Ethan and I do every week. 8:47 p.m. returned to the living room with plates of food. Sat on the sofa. Turned on the TV. They are having dinner together. Watching a show. The guy has his feet on Ethan's lap. A homey, cozy scene. As a couple. 9:30 p.m. finished eating. Took the plates to the kitchen. Came back. 9:45 p.m. kissing again. Passionately. Hands everywhere. 10:02 p.m. got up. Went to the bedroom. 10:47 p.m. the lights in the living room went out. The camera switched to night vision. A green, grainy image. They went to bed. Together. In our bed. While I lie alone in my childhood room 3 hours away. I didn't sleep that night at all. I lay awake, staring at the ceiling until dawn. I got up at 6 in the morning. I went downstairs quietly. My parents were still sleeping. Made coffee. Sat down at the kitchen table. Opened ring. 7:15 a.m. movement in the living room. Mom came down at 7:30. Jay, are you up yet? I quickly closed the phone. Yeah, I couldn't sleep. Sure thing. Do you want some breakfast? Not hungry, thank you. She looked at me carefully. You look pale. Are you sick? No, just my stomach's a little upset. Maybe too much lasagna yesterday, she said, pouring herself some coffee. Lie down today. Get some rest. I nodded. I spent the day in my room, telling my parents I was sleeping. Actually watched the camera. I watched them having fun with each other every day. I don't want to write about it to you. It's so disgusting. Whenever I start remembering it, I feel like throwing up. Saturday, day of return. I packed my things and told my parents that I was leaving at noon. So soon? Mom is surprised. I thought you were staying for the weekend. I can't. I need to go home. She hugged me at the door. Something happened this week. I know it. You barely ate. You hardly left your room. It's Ethan, isn't it? I couldn't lie to my mother. I never could. Yes. What did he do? I can't talk about it now, but I'll figure it out. She held my hands tightly. If you need a place to stay or support, we're here. Always. Thank you, Mom. Dad hugged me. Take care, son. I left Seattle at noon. But he didn't go straight home. I park on the street a mile from home and open ring. Ethan is on the couch, looking at his phone. He looks calm. Ready? I wrote, I'm going home. I'll be there in 20 minutes. The response is instant. Great. I can't wait to see you. I've missed you so much. Red, red, red. I missed you. While I slept with another man for 7 nights in a row, I was looking at the camera. Ethan stood up. He checked the mirror, adjusted his hair and shirt, and practiced smiling, getting ready to lie to me. I waited 20 minutes. I gave him time to get ready. Then I went home. Update 1 in 3 days. More information was needed to understand the full picture. I arrived on Saturday around 2 and parked in the driveway. Took the bag, deep breath, opened the door. Jake, Ethan jumped up from the couch and ran to me. He hugged me tightly, almost desperately. God, I missed you so much. He kissed me on my lips, cheeks, forehead. I stood there, my hands at my sides. Hey, he stepped back. You okay? Long drive? Yes. He's up, of course. Sit down. I'll make you some tea. He went into the kitchen where he had been cooking with the guy all week. I sat down on the sofa where I had kissed the guy. I looked around. Everything looked normal, clean. The sheets on the sofa were fresh. No sign that anyone else had been here, but I knew the truth. Ethan returned with tea. He sat down next to me, close. How was your week? Are your parents okay? Fine. What were you doing? A little. Just spent time with them. Good. I had a great time. Enthusiasm. A wide smile. I got so much done. Read those books. Fixed the shelves in the garage. Watched a ton of movies. Very relaxing. He lied straight to my face. Easily, naturally. Did you miss me? He asked. Yes, I missed the Ethan I knew, not that liar. Yes, I said. I missed you too, but you know what? A week apart was a good idea. I feel renewed. We appreciate each other more now. We should do this more often. More often. More weeks with his boyfriend. Maybe, I muttered. That night he tried to initiate intimate. I missed you so much this. I'm too tired. Disappointment flashed across his face. Then understanding. Of course, it's a long way. Tomorrow then. He fell asleep quickly. I lay awake next to him, in the bed where he had slept with Alex for 7 nights. We are back to normal life. Work on Monday. I'm in the home office. Ethan went to the office. He goes there twice a week. The rest of the time he works from home. I kept checking the cameras. Every day, every hour when I could. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, nothing. Ethan is home alone when he works from home. No visitors. Maybe it was just that week. Maybe it's over. No, it's a foolish hope. Thursday, 2 p.m. I'm at work a rare day when I go to the office, meeting with the team. Checked out ring during my lunch break. Alex is there. Again, on our couch, with Ethan. Talking, laughing, 3 p.m. kissing. 3:30 p.m. go to bedroom. 5 p.m. Alex leaves. 5:15 p.m. Ethan texts me, hey, how's work? I'll cook dinner tonight. Come home when you can. As if nothing happened. At night I made a decision. I have collected evidence. I downloaded all the videos from Ring for the last 2 weeks. I saved them to an external hard drive, 15 GB of video. I took screenshots of key points. Alex and Ethan kiss. They go to the bedroom together. Morning. They come out of the bedroom disheveled. They cook together. They dine by candlelight. Alex wears my clothes. They are sleeping in our bed. I took a screenshot through night vision when the lights went out. Everything is preserved. Dated. Indisputable. Tomorrow is Friday. I confronted Ethan. Confrontation. Friday evening. I came home from work at 6. Ethan is in the kitchen preparing dinner. Dinner's in 20 minutes. I'm making that chicken you like. Chicken with lemon and thyme. My favorite. Ethan, we need to talk. His smile faded. About what? About your week of vacation. He put down the knife he had been cutting vegetables with. What do you mean? I took my laptop out of my bag and opened it on the kitchen table. Remember the security cameras? His face turned pale instantly. What? I played the video. The first one is Alex arriving on Saturday evening, and they hug at the door. J. Next video, they're kissing on the couch. J. Stop. Next, they go to the bedroom together. The timestamp shows they are there for an hour and a half. It recorded everything, Ethan. All week. Next video. Sunday morning, they leave the bedroom together. Alex is wearing my boxers, the security camera I installed to protect against thieves. Instead, it recorded you. I showed more clips. They cook together, eat together, work together, sleep together. Ethan sat up. His hands were shaking. His face was white. Who is he? I asked calmly. His name is Alex. How long? Jay, how long have you been fucking him? 4 months, he whispered. 4 months, since February. My hands clenched into fists. The idea of a vacation apart. Was it to spend a week with him? Without me? You convinced me to leave. To my parents. A 3-hour drive, so you could play house with him in our house. I'm sorry. Are you sorry you got caught, or are you sorry you did it? It's a shame about everything. But you did. I slammed my fist on the table. The laptop jumped. 4 months of cheating. A week of living with him. He slept in our bed, wore my clothes, cooked our food. He has a toothbrush in our bathroom. Ethan cried harder. It's not what you think, not what I think. I have video. 7 days. Every minute. I showed more clips. Alex in my flannel shirt. They are making our Thursday pasta. A romantic candlelit dinner. You replaced me with him. The whole week. We lived as we usually live. We did everything we do. I love you, he said desperately. I swear. Alex, he's just time confused. Do you love him? Long pause. Too long. I don't know. Then decide. Right now. Me or him. Jay, don't make me choose. Choose. You can't have both of us. Silence. He looked at the floor, tears dripping onto the tiles. I can't, he whispered. Can't choose? I love you both. In different ways. I can't just. I closed the laptop and put it in my bag. Then you've lost us both. You have a week to move out. The lease is in my name. I pay 70% of the costs. Legally, I can kick you out. A week. Be grateful I don't demand it immediately. I went to the bedroom and started packing my bag. I grabbed my things and stay at the hotel for a few days. Ethan followed me. Where are you going? To the hotel. I can't be here with you. Jake, please don't go. Let's just talk. I saw everything. I screamed. 7 days. I watched every minute. I saw you sleeping with him, kissing him, cooking for him, living with him. There are no words that can fix this. I packed my bag and walked past him. He turned around at the door. A week, Ethan. Then I'll change the locks. Slammed the door. Update 2 after 1 month. A month has passed. Ethan moved out. I returned to the house. They're together now. Officially, Ethan moved in with Alex, an apartment in the Pearl District. I saw their Instagram, haven't blocked them yet. Self-punishment. A photo of the two of them. Happy smiles. Hash new beginnings. Hash love is love. Comments from friends. Such a beautiful couple. We're happy for you. Nobody knows how it started. That Ethan deceived me for 4 months. Be safe. I learned the details through a mutual friend, Kyle. Kyle was on my side and leaked the information to me. Ethan and Alex met on Grindr in February. Just looking. Ethan told him. They started texting, exchanged photos, met for coffee just to talk. They kissed on their first date. The chemistry was instant. Ethan said, we started meeting secretly, once a week at first. Then twice. Dinners, coffee, walks. April, they were already saying I love you. In May, Alex came to the house for the first time while I was at work in the office. They had sex in our bed. The idea for a week apart came to Ethan in early June. It's the perfect opportunity, he told Alex. A whole week together. Everything was planned, methodically. They split up predictably. Some on my side. Cheating is cheating. You deserve better. Other nuanced ones. Relationships are complicated. Maybe there were problems you didn't know about. Kyle is firmly on my side. Dude, what he did is psychopathic. Who invites a lover to stay for a week while their partner is away? New guy. Not yet, not ready, but I'm back on apps. Grindr, Scruff, Hinge. I look at profiles. I don't make much contact. I just look. One day I'll be ready for someone honest. Someone who won't invite a lover to stay with me while I'm away. Update 3. It's been 4 months since the last update. Ethan and Alex broke up. I heard from Kyle. We officially lasted 3 months. Problem unknown. Ethan tried to come back. He wrote to me a week after breaking up with Alex. Jake, I know I have no right to ask, but can we talk? I need to explain. I miss you. Didn't answer. He arrived at the house. I didn't open the door. I just watched through the window as he stood on the porch, knocking. Jake, please. I know you're there. Please, just give me a chance to explain. After 20 minutes, he left. I wrote again. You were right. I messed everything up. Alex, and I didn't work out. It was always you. It should have always been you. Please give me a second chance. I answered once, no. Don't contact me anymore. Blocked him. I'm dating a new guy. His name is Brad. He's 33 and a high school teacher. I met him on Hinge a month ago. The first date was coffee. The second was dinner. The third was a hike to Mount Tabor. On our fourth date, I told him the whole story. Ethan, Alex, the week, the cameras, everything. He listened in silence. This is betrayal on another level. Yes. Thanks for telling me. I understand why trust would be difficult. It will be. I understand. I'm in no hurry. We are monogamous. Strictly, that was my condition from the very beginning. I've never been in an open relationship, Brad said, and I don't plan to. One person, complete honesty, or nothing. It's a relief. And now we have questions for you. Asterisk, do you think Jake did the right thing by installing a security camera? Asterisk, was this a violation of Ethan's privacy or a reasonable protective measure? Asterisk, should Jake have given Ethan a second chance after he broke up with Alex? Asterisk, how would you react if you discovered your partner cheating on you through a hidden camera? Asterisk, was the very idea of vacationing a part of red flag? Asterisk,